There's a stark contrast between a high-quality man and a low-quality man. This difference can often be traced to habits and behaviors. Low-quality men tend to engage in certain patterns of behavior that hold them back. Recognizing these habits is the first step towards understanding what makes a man low quality. Experts have identified a few telltale signs. In this video, we'll explore 8 unique habits of low-quality men. One major red flag in the realm of human behaviorism is a consistent avoidance of responsibility. Low-quality men often struggle with accepting accountability for their actions. Instead, they may choose to blame others or external circumstances for their mistakes or failures. This behavior pattern is not only frustrating, but it's also a sign of emotional immaturity. Psychologists suggest that unwillingness to take responsibility might stem from a fear of criticism or rejection. But regardless of the underlying reasons, it's a habit that clearly differentiates low-quality men from their high-quality counterparts. If you notice someone consistently sidestepping responsibility, be aware. This could be a sign of low quality. Remember, no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. What matters is how we acknowledge and learn from them. Avoiding responsibility does more harm than good in the long run.
I remember an old friend of mine, John. John was intelligent and talented, but he lacked the drive to do anything with his potential. He was content with doing the bare minimum at his job, had no desire to improve his skills or advance his career. Every time I tried to encourage him to set some goals for himself, he'd shrug it off, saying he was comfortable where he was. He didn't realize that his lack of ambition was holding him back from reaching his full potential. It's important to remember that ambition is about more than just financial success. It's about personal growth and the desire to better oneself in different aspects of life. A lack of this drive can be a clear sign of a low-quality man.
Another trait that psychology points out in low-quality men is a lack of ambition or drive. Now, ambition doesn't necessarily mean striving to be the next CEO or launching a successful startup. It's about having goals, big or small, and the motivation to achieve them. Disrespecting others is a clear-cut sign of a low-quality man, as per psychology. It reflects a lack of empathy, understanding, and basic human decency. Disrespect can manifest in many ways, from belittling comments to outright rudeness. It's not just about how a man treats his partner, but also how he interacts with family, friends, and even strangers. Disrespectful individuals often struggle with self-esteem issues. They tend to belittle others to make themselves feel superior or more powerful. Respect is a fundamental aspect of any healthy relationship, personal or professional. A man who disrespects others is likely to lack other key qualities as well, such as kindness, honesty, and integrity. We've all heard that communication is key, and listening is a crucial part of that. Unfortunately, low-quality men often struggle with this aspect. Poor listening skills not only show a lack of respect for the person speaking, but also suggest an inability to understand or empathize with others' perspectives. This can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a general lack of connection in relationships. A man who constantly interrupts, disregards, or dismisses what others are saying is demonstrating poor listening skills. He may be more interested in getting his point across than understanding yours. In contrast, a high-quality man values open and balanced communication. He listens attentively, acknowledges others' viewpoints, and responds thoughtfully. It's not just about hearing what's being said, but truly understanding it. One trait that can significantly impact a man's quality is his ability, or rather inability, to express emotions. Many men grow up learning that expressing feelings is a sign of weakness. This belief, rooted in societal norms, often leads to emotional suppression, making it difficult for them to articulate their feelings in a healthy and constructive way. When a man can't express his emotions, relationships become challenging. It's like trying to navigate through a dense fog without a compass. You're left guessing, trying to decode his actions and words for some hint of what he's feeling. A man who struggles to say "I love you" or "I'm sorry," or who can't seem to share his fears and insecurities, isn't necessarily bad. He might just be trapped in a cage built by societal expectations and personal fears. But let's remember this. Expressing emotions isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It takes courage to be vulnerable and to show your true self. And that's what makes a man high quality, his ability to feel, express, and embrace his emotions.
Being around a constant stream of negativity can be mentally and emotionally draining. Low-quality men often exhibit a habit of focusing on the negative aspects of life, whether it's their own experiences or those of others.
I had a colleague once who would always see the glass half empty. If something good happened, he'd find a way to spin it negatively. If something bad happened, it was the end of the world. His negativity started affecting not only his work, but also the entire team's morale.
Negativity is like a contagious disease. It spreads quickly and affects everyone around. It stifles growth, kills motivation, and breeds discontentment. Optimism and positivity, on the other hand, are traits found in high-quality men. They understand that life has its ups and downs, but they choose to focus on the brighter side of things. They see challenges as opportunities for growth and remain positive even in tough times.
Another habit that psychologists associate with low-quality men is a lack of self-improvement. This can range from neglecting personal health and fitness to avoiding intellectual or skill development. A man who doesn't value self-improvement often lacks motivation and ambition. He might be stuck in his ways, resistant to change, and unwilling to step out of his comfort zone. On the contrary, a high-quality man understands that life is a continuous journey of learning and growth. He invests time and energy in enhancing his skills, broadening his knowledge, and maintaining his physical and mental health. Remember, self-improvement isn't about achieving perfection. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, and that's a journey worth embarking on. At the heart of all low-quality traits lies one fundamental flaw: dishonesty. Honesty is the cornerstone of trust, respect, and integrity, and without it, relationships crumble. Dishonest men often resort to lies and deceit to manipulate situations or people. This can damage personal relationships and professional reputation, and create a cycle of mistrust and suspicion. The truth is, honesty is more than just not lying. It's about being genuine, authentic, and transparent in your actions and intentions. A high-quality man understands this and values honesty above all else. So, if you encounter a man who consistently lies or deceives, be cautious. This could be a sign of a low-quality individual. Remember, honesty isn't just the best policy, it's the only policy for a high-quality life. By recognizing these habits, you can better understand the qualities that differentiate high-quality men from low-quality ones. Remember, it's never too late to change and improve. If you or someone you know exhibits these habits, take it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.